Testing, 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 testing. Testing, testing, testing. Testing, 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 testing. Testing, testing. Testing, testing, testing. Alright, so we're breaking the bottom. Let's see if we can get into this take profit area right here. If we can, I'll probably just take 50% of the trade out and let the rest run, and we'll let the rest run till about maybe here, but we'll leave our take profit at break even. So let's see where price is gonna go. We are breaking out now, which is perfect. We are breaking out now, which is perfect. Let's see if we can get all the way to our take profit area. Let's see what price has in store for us, guys. Again, my philosophy behind this trade is yeah, so my thought process behind this one was because I want to get a trade off before 8:30 or even before 8. So this candle right here is the candle that I'm looking to trade. So it's either going to go to the take profit or it's not, but that's about it. And depending on how this trade goes as well, I might just cancel 50% of the trade, like without it going down. We'll see. We're at 2 pips in profit so far. The goal is 10. And we're out. If this candle right here breaks above, goes green, goes bullish, and then breaks above the top of this candle, I'm gonna close 50%. My take profit is like right at this candle high. Price is really not doing what I want it to do whatsoever. It's, but I guess it's a part of the game, right? It's a part of patience. After this, I'm gonna train in Forex, like literally right after this. I'm gonna go to my simulator and go and train, literally, right after this video, in about 45 minutes. Because in 45, I mean, 45 minutes plus 30 minutes, I mean, I might watch how the New York Open happens. I might keep the laptop running when the news happens, so I can see what happens. I can anticipate what's gonna happen next time. But like, to be quite honest with you, like, I'm not trading heavy volume right now whatsoever. Um, it's more so just to get me prepared for what's coming next, to be quite honest. So that's about that. Realistically, like once you hit like what month? Once you hit like October, Like your trading season is done. Like basically, like you can keep trading. Don't get me wrong, but the goats stop trading around that time, and then they'll come back around like January. So like take Christmas off, have it off. If you want to look at charts, look at charts. If you want to still simulator trade, simulator trade. It's gonna make you better in the long run. Everything makes you better in the long run. Everything makes you better 5-10 years from now. But like, live trading around that time, I would recommend against. I would recommend against. Let me check something. Oh, that's why that was running so smooth. Yay. Let's see what price is gonna give us. GBP USD is slow, but it has times where it's fast, like extremely fast, right? For instance, look at these candles right here. Look at these candles. These candles right here. Oh man, don't even get me started with this. Look, that candle right there is like 13 pips. This candle right here is almost 40 pips total, actually. 44. That's not even including the other wick. 44. So like there's volume here, but like it's gonna be times of no volume. Obviously, every pair has that. Every pair has. Like I mean, except for gold. Gold doesn't have that. Gold doesn't. Gold's like Forex on steroids. I'll be honest with you. Oh, what the heck? Ooh, wrong one. I'll probably just come back and watch this after, to be honest. Alright. So right now we are still just waiting for price to do its thing, man. It's not doing nothing right now. It's literally just, it came all the way down here, as you see that wick, and then just push right back up to break even. I'm pretty sure like I want to close this entire trade right now. Like, that's not what I'm getting right now. We'll see though. Practice gets you better, right? So that's the goal. Practice gets you better. Speaking of which, let's read some stuff from my Brandiana. Okay, so Well, these kind of days you have to have extra patience, extra patience. Because price just clearly does not want to go in your favor. So you have to be extra patient. Man, we'll see. I mean, it's about a couple of things. So when you enter a trade, you have to know where you want to exit. Right here, you have to know where you're going to take profit. Sorry, we're going to take profit. Where you're going to exit, and also the third thing is managing risk while you're in the trade. So it's not just about placing the trade and that's it. That's what I've learned. There's a few components to Forex that like you cannot you cannot compromise whatsoever. Knowing when to get out of a trade, knowing when to get in a trade. So now that you see that this candle is now going bullish, I'm more than likely going to close 50% as it approaches this area right here. More than likely. So these little portions of Forex you can't compromise on. There's no compromising. You master these areas and you master Forex. For instance, let me give you some examples. So for instance, I want this as orange. Okay. So 1 to 2 trades per day. That's it. Don't get too greedy. 1 to 2 trades per day. You're gonna want to also keep in mind that you want to manage risk and don't over risk. Manage risk and don't over risk, right? And to help in these both areas as well is simple Forex is leave a runner. Simple. Simple. If you can get these down, you're gonna be better off. Don't even worry about the ups and downs of the stock market. Obviously, learn how to read the candles. Like as you can see, price came down, created a low. We couldn't break above any of the highs that were created. Price started to break down below these lows. Perfect opportunity for a sell. And now we're just waiting for the market to pan out. If it doesn't pan out in our favor, well, then we learn from our mistakes and we go from there. If it does pan out in our favor, well, we look after our trade and again, we go from there. That's it. Simple. Forex is not complicated. I feel like it just gets overcomplicated in people's minds. Like that happened to me like a lot of times. A lot of times I just overcomplicated it. It doesn't have to be overcomplicated. It's very simple. It's so simple I can probably teach like my 13-year-old brother, to be honest with you. It's that simple. To be honest, my prediction is for like the reason for lower amounts of volume is just based on the fact that there's news coming up in about an hour for the US dollar. Um, depending on how this exact candle closes, I'm gonna close 50% because I only really wanted to hang on to a 30-minute candle, so I'm gonna probably close 50%, and that's a part of managing risk. Just to put it out there. Managing risk is like you're looking for a candle, like this candle right here, perfect example. This candle right here is, that's not a perfect example. This candle right here is 17 pips. That's pretty good. Like right here, as it breaks the low, you get 10, right? So you get 10, you get out, and you're done for the day. That's about it. Just get 10 pips, and you're done for the day. Leave a runner, you're done for the day. So in a minute, we're gonna have the new 30-minute candle, and I mean, it closed doji, but it closed bullish doji, which is good because now I can set it up so that, like, okay, if price here, I'll get rid of this because it's actually just kind of annoying me. So if price comes and breaks above this candle high right here, I'm most likely just gonna close 50%, to be quite honest. But if price just continues down, just like this, then I'm gonna leave it, of course. My take profit again is around this area right here. So I'll actually just draw a line to signify kind of where my take profit is. Let's see here. It's even less than that actually. That's around my take profit area. So we'll see. Let's see where price is gonna go. Let us see where price is gonna take us on this adventure that it has us on so far. Yeah, again, my reasoning for a lack of volume right now is just due to the fact that we have news in an hour. But that's exactly why I made this trade, for anticipation reasons, because I don't like trading news like that. So I'm gonna trade this. Right now it looks like price wants to break that high, so I'm going to, in a moment's time, close 50% of my trade. Simple. Simple, simple, simple. Forex is simple when you want it to be. So right here, I just closed 50% of my trade. Just closed 50% of my trade. And we're at less of a trade now. And again, the reason for that is because price came all the way down, broke the lows, created this in my mind, this nice situation. And now it's just breaking highs. So as soon as it breaks this high, I'm all the way out and I'm done for the day, to be honest. But yeah, as soon as it breaks this high, I'm done for the day. Because then at that point, in my mind, it's going back into this zone, this zone right here, and it's not breaking the lows anymore. So I mean, there's the possibility of giving your trade one more chance, like 1 to 2 trades per day, but I mean, I'm not going to. I'm done for the day after this. I'm probably even actually just gonna close the live after this and just train. Because trading is, if not more important, it's just as important as live trading. Let's see here. there's also news tomorrow, so same kind of situation. But I like trading before the news, to be honest with you. Same thing. Yeah, it's okay. I like trading before the news because the setups are there. Like, in all honesty, it's not to say that the setups aren't there if there's news. It's just a better chance in my mind before the news. So right here, actually, price is approaching my original area of entering. I'm just gonna put that position back on. Okay. So what I did was I added that 50% off that I took. I added it back on as price is returning back to my original point of entry. So we'll see. If it starts to go in the opposite direction, I mean, I'm probably going to close the entire trade, just to be quite honest with you. I'm probably just going to close the entire trade, leave it at that for the day, and be done for the day. But for now, I'm just waiting to see what's going to happen. It looks like volume is picking up a little bit, but we'll see. So right here, price is again going in the opposite direction. And right here, I'm just going to close the entire position. I'll say this much too. Simulator trading and live trading are two different things. Like, even I could have demo traded today, but I didn't. Gotta keep that in mind though, I can. But nonetheless, I mean to say, like, simulator trading and this are two different things. Like, if you simulator trade, you kind of anticipate and can anticipate what's going on. Like, when it comes to live trading, it's different. Like, it's different. It's big different. In the future, what I'm thinking is if I'm ever going to add positions on, it has to break the previous low. It can't just start to go in the direction of where I entered. It has to legitimately break the previous low. Legitimately. Alright, I'm done for the day. I'm going to go train in some Forex, and also just see kind of what the market's going to do afterwards, and kind of see how I feel like this was like a perfectly timed trade, but as soon as price came back to break even, I feel like at that point I probably should have closed the entire trade, to be quite honest. So that's what I'm probably going to do next time, is whenever price goes down in my direction and then decides to come back up, I'm just going to close the entire trade, or at that point close 50%. But I'm done trading wise for the day, guys. We managed our risk. Again, managing risk and don't over risk. When you do that, you kind of just save your bullets to come back the next day. That's it. You know, everybody loses, but it's about how you lose and how you manage that loss and what you've learned from that loss. Period. So on that note, guys, I'm done for the day. I'm gonna go simulator trade and watch some videos as well. But yeah, guys, have a great day. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye.